Let us see the extension and contraction of demand. Extension means an increase in the demand. Contraction means a decrease in the demand. The changes in the quantity demanded for a commodity due to the change in its price alone are called as extension and contraction of demand. So the main point here is price. Price. There is a change in the quantity demanded of a commodity due to a change in its price. We have already seen the determinants of demand. What are the other determinants of demand? It can be the taste, the fashion, the weather, the income, the trade activity, the advertisement, and the population. These are all the determinants of demand. But here, there is only one determinant, which is the price. Which is the price. The changes in the quantity demanded for a commodity due to a change alone is called as extension or contraction of demand. In other words, buying more at lower prices and less at higher prices is known as extension and contraction of demand. That is the law of demand. When the price is low, you buy more. That is called as extension. When the price is high, there is a decrease in the demand. That is called as contraction. When will you buy more? When the price is low. At lower prices, you buy more. When you buy more, that is called as extension. When do you buy less? When the price is high, you buy less. That is called as contraction. So here, in this particular case, there is a change in the price. There is a change in the price. So there is a change in the quantity demanded of a commodity. If the price increases, the quantity demanded decreases. If the price decreases, the quantity demanded increases. So there is a extension and contraction of demand. Look at this diagram. On the x-axis, we have taken the quantity. On the y-axis, we have the price. Look at this point A. If these points are not marked in your textbook, please make a note of it, girls, because in the previous year we did not have all these A, B and C. I do not know whether in the new edition they have changed it or not. If not, you please make a note of it. A, B, C, because in the explanation they have given the words A, B and C, but in the diagram they haven't mentioned the points A, B and C. So I have inserted these points A, B and C. If it is there in your textbook, well and good, fine, you need not do anything. If these points are not mentioned, please make a note of it in your textbook. Now in the diagram, look at this point A. At point A, the price is OP2. At point A, the price is OP2. So the quantity demanded is OQ2. So I am talking about this price. Draw a horizontal line to the y-axis and a vertical line to the x-axis. So at price OP2, the quantity demanded is OQ2. This is at the point A. Now what happens when price falls? There is a fall in the price. There is a fall in the price. The price falls from P2 to P3. What happens when the price falls? There is an increase in the quantity demanded. So this is only called as extension. This is called as extension of demand. When the price falls from P2 to P3, there is an increase in Q2 to Q3. So this is the new point C. So from A, the price has fallen down to P3. So there is a new point C. When price falls to OP3, movement along the demand curve from A to C, the quantity demanded increases to OQ3. If the price increases from P2 to P1, here the price increases. When the price increases, there is a fall in the quantity. So this is called as contraction of demand. This is called as contraction. இங்க தேவை அதிகமாகுது. ஏன் அதிகமாகுது? விலை P2 இருந்து P3க்கு குறைஞ்சுது. அதனால குவான்டிட்டி Q2லேருந்து Q3க்கு இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆச்சு. ஸோ சி என்ற பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு வந்தோம். இப்போ நெக்ஸ்ட் இந்த பி பாயிண்ட்ல என்ன ஆயிருக்கு? விலை P2லேருந்து P1க்கு ஏறி இருக்கு. விலை P2லேருந்து P1க்கு ஏறினதுனால குவான்டிட்டி வந்து Q2லேருந்து Q1க்கு குறைஞ்சிருக்கு. இதுக்கு பேரு கான்ட்ராக்ஷன், இதுக்கு பேரு எக்ஸ்டென்ஷன். ஸோ டிட் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ் கேர்ள்ஸ்? ஓகே, ஃபைன். Shift in the demand. Shift in the demand. Here if you see, there is a shift in the demand curve. There are two demand curves here. Here there are two demand curves. Now look at the previous diagram. Here you have only one demand curve. We have only one demand curve. So if there is a change in the price, there is a movement of the points along the same demand curve. So this is called as movement on the same demand curve. There is a movement of points on the same demand curve. Here we have only one curve. Please understand it, okay? இங்க ஒரே ஒரு curve தான் இருக்கு. Point changes from A to B or A to C. These points are also on the same demand curve. So this is only called as movement on the same demand curve. This will happen only when there is a change in the price. Now, shift in the demand curve means here there are two demand curves. இந்த demand curve shift ஆயிருது. ஒரு இடத்துல இருந்து இன்னொரு இடத்துக்கு தூக்கிட்டு போய் வச்ச மாதிரி இருக்குது. இங்கேயும் அதே மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு. இங்க அந்த மாதிரி இல்லை. ஒரே curve தான், பாயிண்ட் தான் மாறிச்சு. So this is called as shift in the demand curve. When does this shift take place? When does this shift take place? 2.8.9. A shift in the demand curve occurs with a change in the value of a variable other than its price in the general demand function. So here the reason is not price, but it is the other variables. What are the other variables? It may be your income, it may be the fashion, your taste, your preference, the weather condition, the trade activity, the population. So in this curve it is price. Okay, contraction and extension happens because of the price, but here it is the other things. It is the other things. Can I write it here? It is because of the other things. What are the other things? The other things may be your income, the weather condition, taste, your preference, the trade activity in a country, or it can also be the population. So here the main reason is other things. Here it is the price. Here it is the price. Are you able to follow, girls? I'm sorry. Here it is the price. I'm also trying to learn all these technologies. I've been writing only on blackboard, but since we are using these technology, I'm also having some difficulty. Okay, this is the price. So here the extension and contraction of demand, the reason for the extension and contraction of demand is price, but here it is the other things. What are the other things? It may be your income. If your income increases, your demand increases. If the climatic condition changes, now the climate has changed. It is a rainy season now, so people are using and buying more of umbrellas, sweaters. Okay. If it is summer, there will be an increase for ice cream. Nobody will go and buy sweater during summer. Okay. So other things means can be income, or it may be the weather condition, or it can be the trade activity. During COVID, the demand was falling because people were trying to stay indoors. There was no production activity. There was not much of consumption also. So these are the other things. So because of the other things, there is a shift in the demand. Now if you look at this graph, Here quantity demanded, here you have the price. There is no change in the price. Price is only P1. Okay, but there is a change in the quantity Q2, Q1. Similarly, here there is no change in the price, but there is a change in the quantity. So here price is not the reason. That's why I am saying it again and again. Here price is not the reason. It is other things. On the left hand side of the diagram, let me take the laser pointer. On this part of the diagram, the original demand curve is D dash D dash. This is the original demand curve. The price is OP1. The price is OP1. And the quantity demanded is, here also there is a mistake in the diagram. There is a mistake in the diagram. What do you see here? They are talking about on the left hand side of the diagram, the original demand curve is D1, D1. It is not D1, D1. Actually, the original demand curve is DD. The original demand curve is DD. The price is OP1 and the quantity demanded is OQ1. So this is the original demand curve. DD is the original demand curve. Okay, make a change of this in your textbook. DD is the original demand curve. The original price is OP1. The quantity demanded is OQ1. Now what happens due to the changes in the condition, maybe change in income or taste or changes in the prices of the substitute or complements, the quantity demanded decreases from OQ1 to OQ2. The quantity has decreased from OQ1 to OQ2. Is there a change in the price? No. But initially the quantity demanded was OQ1. Now the quantity demanded has reduced to OQ2. Why did this happen? Because of other things. What are the other things? It may be income or taste or change in the weather or change in the price of the substitutes. So what has happened? The demand curve DD has moved to a new place. D dash, D dash. Did you understand? This is only called as the shift in the demand. From A, the demand curve has shifted to the point B. So this is called as the shift in the demand curve. In the shift க்கு காரணம் எது? Other things. அதே மாதிரி இந்த diagramக்கு வாங்க. Original வந்து DD. Original demand curve is DD. A is the position. Now the quantity demanded is OQ1. The price is OP1. Now what happens? The quantity demanded increases from A to point B. So the demand curve from DD has shifted to D dash, D dash. So what happens to the quantity? There is an increase in the quantity. There is a increase in the quantity. In the increase க்கு காரணம் எது? பிரைஸா? இல்லையே, பிரைஸ் மாறவே இல்லை, அதே இடத்துல தான் இருக்கு. பிரைஸ் அதே இடத்துல தான் இருக்கு. But there is an increase in the demand. Okay, so this curve D1 has shifted to D dash, D dash. This is only called as shift in the demand. Here also there is a shift in the demand. The quantity demanded has reduced. So here also there is a increase or there is a decrease in the demand. But this is because of other things. Extension and contraction of demand follows a change in the price, whereas increase and decrease in demand take place when price remains the same and other factors bring about demand changes. So here you say increase and decrease in the demand. Here you say extension and contraction of demand. Extension and contraction happens because of a change in the price. Increase and decrease or shift in the demand happens because of other determinants of demand other than price. Hope you understood this, girls. Okay, please go through your textbook, listen to this video lesson again and again, then only you will be able to understand. If you have any doubts, you please feel free to give me a missed call or text me personally or in the group so that I can clarify your doubts. Thank you.